This is an introductory video for my new kits, the $18.99 basket and my Ned and Jake. The basket kit is something that you will embellish yourself. It comes with no thread. You will use your own thread to embellish. It is on an antique back wool that I've dyed faded black, brownish black. All of the applique pieces will be cut, and a placement chart will be included on the tissue paper, and then it's your choice to embellish and to use your threads. It's something a little more complicated than my normal rug, something that you can add a bit of yourself to and make it your own. And I've rounded the corners, and I've backed it with an old sugar bag, stuffed it with pieces of scrap wool, just very soft. That's quite nice. So again, the kit is just the front in the dyed wool. All of the pieces will be cut and numbered, and there's a placement chart. You supply the thread and you do the embellishments, and of course the back. And that is the $18.99 basket. This is my Ned and Jake. This is the next kit, and many of you have said this was one of your favorites. I will put the link to my website for the story of Ned and Jake, and every rug does tell a story. You've also mentioned about the feather stitching, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about the rug. The lady that would have made this rug in 1902 would have been very proud of her Ned and Jake. Her Ned and Jake had won the international competition at the exhibition, and she just wanted to do a rug to remember Ned and Jake. She didn't have enough wool to do the whole part, so she had to piece it. And that's why you have the colors. This color and this color is almost the same, but it's not, so of course she didn't have enough, so she pieced it. And very simple designs. You'll notice that the pennies are not completely round, so she was not a skilled needle worker. You'll also notice that the writing is very primitive. Her 1902 is very primitive. So this lady was not very skilled in the needle arts, not very skilled with her needle. So her feather stitching would not have been perfect feather stitching. It would have just been very primitive mistakes. So I wouldn't worry about if you've never done the feather stitch before. I think it's perfectly fine. The other stitch that you can do is just a primitive stitch, but I would do a very large stitch. The rug needs it needs to show quite a bit of the stitching because that's part of the design. So Ned and Jake is a large rug, 3 feet, my largest kit to date, and 13 inches this way. This is your kit and how it will come to you. Your thread, everything is numbered. It goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Everything is cut, and the pieces are cut. All of the pieces are cut. I will do a step-by-step video for Ned and Jake because there are some new techniques that I would like to show you. First I want to talk about the wool. The wool will have imperfections, and that will just add to the old look. Sometimes the wool will be dyed with different colors to look like it's faded, and there may be parts of your kit where there will be some small holes in the wool, and that will just give it an old look. I won't add large holes like that, but just small ones like that. And as I said, I will do the videos part by part, step by step. I have actually used burlap on the back, but I wouldn't suggest burlap. It's very difficult to work with. But I have put just a very simple cotton binding and no miters. You remember this lady does not do needlework and sewing very well, so I've just done the straight corners. I will show you, although it's not included in the kit, I will show you how to use the binding and how to make your binding. And the other thing that I would like to show you with a video on this kit is how to do the aging. You'll notice it looks as though it stains, and I think that's important for Ned and Jake. The kit will come with only the front. All the pieces will be cut. All of the applique will be cut and numbered. And the only thing, I don't think I will do a tissue paper chart. It's just very simple. But I will have a color photo, and it's very simple to put your things in. You could use this as a pillow, as a cushion, instead of a runner. But I think a runner is very nice. And so that's my Ned and Jake kit, and I hope you enjoy it. And I will post the videos. Probably won't have them done before Christmas, but after Christmas I will post the videos and do a step-by-step Ned and Jake. We'll do the aging. I'll show you how to do the binding. And that's it. I hope you enjoy Ned and Jake.